Welcome to André Plays / Analyses Unreal, and here we are at the source. We are deep underground. We just finished the source antechamber, and there was a cutscene at the end of the source antechamber where we walked across this bridge, and then we went down into this like deep tunnel, falling into this I guess this long pit, and we saw all these light effects and everything as we fell down deep into the source. So we are deep underground. Like I mentioned last map, I reckon this is an underground. I reckon this is not actually part of the Scar mothership itself, but rather a sort of like an underground base, an underground nest, hive almost that the Scar built deep beneath the Scar mothership. These doors open outside, so we can walk through these doors here. Deep in the source, and there's just blackness out there. We see a wall in the distance, but it's mostly just black. There's a big echo. Razor blades, 8-ball ammo. Yeah, pick up some 8-balls. Echoing effect. Ammo. Health, which you don't need. Probably just do a big save. There's just stuff that we don't need. I mean, we can pick up these 3 guns. And if we walk all the way down here, there is a assault vest that we don't need, but like we're not going to be able to pick it up later, so might as well just pick it up now. Like I'm shining my torch into the distance, but we can't actually see anything. GS by rifle ammo. Basically, there's ASD ammo. They're basically giving us a lot of ammo in preparation for this big fight ahead of us, where we fight the Queen in this final sort of big battle in the source. So we see these beams of light all converging on this central hivey, nesty place. We see pupae sort of like, will they attack us? No, they won't. Just sort of they're just sort of feeding there, they're not actually attacking us. They're falling to the ground below. I'll wait for my thing to recharge. But yeah, they don't actually attack us, so we can just sort of only if you shoot them do they attack you. Interestingly, before we go into here, there's actually, if I do a little certain cheat, Armored 6, to basically disable the dynamic lighting so that everything is lit, you actually see, I can just fly over here, you actually see, well first of all you see these pupae that we shot, they didn't die, they actually fell in a giant big cube. They're actually still alive down here if you fly down here. Where are they? Yeah, see they're still alive down here. But interestingly, we see this sort of little, this place here. Like, what is this little place? This sort of indentation in the wall? What could this possibly be? Because I'm pretty sure these walls, they're programmed to be black. This big wall here is programmed to be, so that even if you shine your torch on it, you can't actually see it. It's just like always black. But this wall here, as you saw when we shined our torch on it, like if I go armor mode 5 again, like see, this wall here is completely black. But this wall in here, when I shine my torch in it, you can actually see it's actually lit up. You can see there's like this little indentation into the wall here. So what could this possibly be? I reckon this was a part of the map that they maybe like something that they were gonna make, but then they decided not to, as often happens in Unreal. There's something that, like, I reckon that may have been the hangar, the final, like, because after we beat the Queen, we'll go to this hangar where we have our spaceship, and we'll go on the spaceship, and you know, we'll get in the spaceship, and then that will take us to the next map. I reckon maybe the indentation of the wall was gonna be something like that. It was gonna be part of where you go after you defeat the Queen, but then they decided not to do anything with it, but they left this sort of this remnant of it in the game. Anyway, okay, let's now go to the actual battle with the Queen. So this opens. Big sort of opens up. We walk through there. There's actually a warp zone here. It's hard to see, but if you actually look at, see how this is lit one way and then that's lit another way, and the sound changes. Here you can hear the sound, and here suddenly you can't hear the sound. It's because there's actually two separate areas that have been like the game is programmed. It's like two separate parts of the map, but the game is sort of like stitches them together with like a portal. So you're not meant to actually see that. It's just part of the map design. Either way. Here we actually have jump boots, but they're not ordinary jump boots. These are, technically they're the same item as the jump boots, but their properties have been modified to give them a large number of charges. So instead of just giving up after 3 charges, they have like, I don't know, like hundreds of charges. So effectively they're infinite jump boots. But when you pick them up, it actually says you got the super jump boots instead of you got the jump boots. But they're not technically a separate item in the programming. They're just a normal jump boots with a property changed. Okay, so the Queen is basically this giant big bug type creature that's basically the mother of all the Scar. You know, the game, once again, you don't really find out much from the lore of the game about who the Queen is. You just get hints from all the translator messages. But I guess my hypothesis or my speculation is that the Scar have like a hive structure, so just like in a queen, in like a queen bee or a queen ant colony, you know, there's this queen Scar, and all of the Scar come from the Queen, or at least all of the Scar on this spaceship. You know, maybe there are other Scar colonies with separate queens, but within this hive, all of the Scar that you find come from the Queen. I mean, that's why this place is called the Source, because it is the source of all the Scar. The Queen is more like the Queen has some attributes of the Scar Warrior, like she shoots out like these little white flashy balls, like the Scar Warrior shoots those white flashy electric balls, but the Queen, however, also has a shield like the Scar Troopers. Either way, you'll see the battle. I think first of all I might just try to hit her with the amplified dispersion pistol, and then she'll probably die in one hit, but then I'll probably do a proper battle where I do different weapons. Also, interesting fact, every time you shoot, during the battle with the Queen, there'll be pupae sort of spawning and running around and attacking us, and every time you shoot one of the pupae, the Queen makes a hissing sound at you, to be like, "Gah, why are you shooting my babies," you know? However, there's a certain, I think it's a glitch, I think it's unintended, but like even once the Queen dies, when you shoot the pupae, it still makes that sound, so it's like, it sounds like the Queen is hissing at you from beyond the grave. Even once the Queen dies, if you shoot one of the pupae, they spawn indefinitely, then the Queen will make a hissing sound. Either way, let's get the super jump boots. You see it says you picked up super jump boots. Let's turn them on. And here's the Queen. Let's turn on the amplifier and shoot her. And she dies in one shot. That was a bit anticlimactic, and some crumbling rocks fall. Okay, that was a bit anticlimactic, so maybe I won't do that. Oh, she jumped up, fell in the pit. But she can also teleport. The queen can teleport. See? She got a shield like the Scar Troopers. It shoots out electric bolts like the Scar Warriors. But the queen can teleport as well, like the Warlord. She's got bits of everything. She's teleporting around. Oh shit. Took a bit of damage. Oh, shield bell. Let me get some of this health. What was that? I think... God damn it. Okay, let's try that again. Because of the scatter spray of things hard to avoid. I don't think she actually teleports to this middle platform here. She just teleports around in that ring. Yeah, I could just use the special pistol and kill her in one shot, but it seems like a bit like cheating. Because once again, the dispersion pistol amplifier combo was actually nerfed in the later patches of the game. I mean, the dispersion pistol, the amplifier still makes it stronger, it's not like 100 times stronger. I can also hear the pew-pew on the ground. maybe I should save it actually, just in case I die. Might as well use the razor jack for something, eh? So you can see it's a big fight, but with a dispersion pistol, I like literally one-shot her. There we go. Now you can hear the pupae running around. They actually just spawn indefinitely. There wasn't a shoe about somewhere, a shoe about here. See? Even though we kill the queen, as soon as you shoot the pupae, it still makes that noise. As in, the queen's still angry with you noise. Oh shit. And these things spawn indefinitely. Is this where I came from? Or is this... That's where I came from. They spawn out of those little holes in the wall. This is... See, there's one there. This is where the queen was, this big pit. If I walk in here, do I die? I think if I walk in there, I die, yeah. And this might be where I need to go. I might as well just walk around here to show you sort of the place. Yeah, you see how when you shoot the scar, even though you kill the queen, it still makes the grah grah now noise. Anyway, okay, let me go through here. This opens slowly. So that was the final fight with the queen, the final boss of Unreal. And this door would have been locked before we killed the queen, but now once we've actually killed the queen, this door is unlocked. So it would, if we see this thing exploding. This is like a secret escape pod. I guess it's the Queen's private escape pod, maybe, to launch. But yeah, if we had tried to go through here before we killed the Queen, these doors would have been locked. But once we killed the Queen, the doors are unlocked, and we can go through here. We step here, and this bridge thing extends, connecting this to the escape pod, and this would be our ticket off Napali. We can walk down here, we see this hologram with some moons. Oh, I still got the super jump bits on. It's a hologram with... Those moons are kind of a bit... They probably should be a bit higher because it's sort of going through the base of the hologram. But you can see this hologram thing with the planet and some moons. And we see this... Another warp zone. You can hear the sound. You can see the edge there where it shifts, and you can hear the sound change. So we can walk through here, and then when we go to the end of here, it will take us to the next map, which is just a purely cutscene map. Either way, let me save it here, and save it here. And so yeah, that was the source, and this is the final map in at least the game part of Unreal before the final cutscene. And yeah, what else? I'm just trying to think what else I want to say really. I mean, we've killed the Queen. So you'd think hopefully that would stop the Scar invasion of Napali and to end the story of Unreal. But then again, there is the sequel, Return to Napali, the expansion pack, Return to Napali, where you go back to Napali and it seems like the Scar aren't fully destroyed, which makes sense. I mean, we didn't wipe out every single Scar outpost or every single Scar warrior on the planet. You know, we killed the Queen. We destroyed, like, we put a major blow to their military, but we didn't. Clearly, there would still be places, there would still be Scar on the planet that we didn't kill, and they would still survive. But we did our part. Anyway, that is it. I guess I'll stop the video now because I've played through the source. And yeah, I guess I'll see you next time for the final cutscene, and yeah, just some other final remarks on Unreal. See ya, bye!